Hey everyone, it's me again, Brittany, and I'm here today to film for you guys my February unboxings for fairyloot and owlcrate, as well as a bit of a life update. I did let you know in my last unboxing, my last big unboxing, I'll link it up above in case you missed it. I mentioned in that video that I would be giving you an update on kind of the things that have been happening in my life in this past month. Things got pretty crazy, and I feel like it was pretty obvious to a lot of you guys, and I wanted to just update you on it now that I have a little bit more information. I'm more settled. So we're gonna do the life update part first, and then we're gonna get into the boxes. I'm so excited to get into these. I am a rep for both fairyloot and owlcrate. Information will be down below. I'll also have like timestamps down in my description in case you guys don't care about the life update and you just want to skip forward to the unboxings. I've started to link the times that I start each unboxing at, that way in case you want to miss like the fairyloot one or the owlcrate or anything like that, you're able to just skip ahead to that part of the video. And in this case, you'd be able to skip over my life update, which is totally fine, I get it. I'm gonna try and make it kind of short and sweet. I have more information now, but I still don't have all my information, obviously. So the basis of my life update has to do kind of with moving. I feel like if any of you watched my moving vlogs, I am pretty vocal about the fact that I hate moving. I like the idea of moving and I like rearranging furniture and all that stuff, but like the amount of stress that I get under when I'm in between, it's just a no, you know? So basically, I was under the impression that we would be staying in this house until about like September and October. I thought that's when our lease would be up. I thought we'd be renewing after that. Honestly, it always seemed like it was going to be that kind of deal where it was like we would just keep extending for however long. But I guess there was just some kind of misunderstanding along the way, and we never did actually sign that year-long lease. Like, I felt annoying because I kept asking about it at first, and then I was like, I'm sure it's all fine. And then I guess that it was just never signed and never agreed to, so we were only doing 1 month at a time, I suppose. Either way, we never ended up signing that lease, and we recently were told that this was going to actually be ending in 3 months. When we found out it was 3 months, I guess now it would be 2 months. And it was a really big surprise to me at the moment because obviously I was still under the impression that it was going to be like October-ish at least. And also just a bigger surprise because I don't like moving and I don't like the idea of having to like rent again or finding a place to rent or in general just looking for a place. And I also didn't like the in-between stage. I hate in-between stages, obviously, so having like no answers and everything up in the air was really stressful for me. It just was, I mean, it's a lot. Obviously, like in general, moving is always kind of a stressful situation, and I feel like my motivation and like my mental health surrounding my motivation has not been the best in the past year. I feel like I'm very influenced by my environment, and it's no one's fault, really. It's literally just the fact that I think I've been an only child my whole life that it makes it hard for me to adjust to having people in the house, a totally normal thing. And I was finally at a place where I was like adjusting and I had this game plan and I was totally ready for the future and adjusting. And it was like that exact moment that I got the news that we weren't going to be living here for much longer, and it was just like devastating. I'm laughing just because like I am very dramatic. I'm a very dramatic person. I take things so seriously when a lot of times they don't have to be, and this is kind of like a more intense situation. I think normal people would take it pretty intensely. So a dramatic person such as myself would take it extremely intensely. And so when I look back on like my emotions of the moment, like even then I knew like in the future this is going to be totally fine. But in the moment I was just like, woe is me. I am the epitome of like, I can't do anything now. I am just so sad. I am sadness. I'm very dramatic. But yeah, so that was just like a big change. And now a lot of what I'm doing is having to figure out when to start packing. I really want to film my bookshelf tour for you guys. And I want to do that obviously before I pack the books. But that's all like things that I'm kind of listing down, as well as trying to like figure out what our next step is and like where we're moving to next and what we're doing and all that stuff, you know, like all the fun stuff. I mean, ultimately, like I am a person that resists change, I think, at all costs. I like the idea of change, but I don't like changing, so I normally have to be forced into it. So this isn't necessarily a bad situation. Like initially I was like, this is terrible. As soon as like that passed, I'm like, actually this is probably going to be a good thing. I mean, I've been trying to adjust to this situation, but now I get to kind of like not have to. Here for not growing that's really like the big basis of the life update. And I mean, I don't know how much I'm going to keep you guys updated on it as it's happening. I probably won't, honestly. Like, we'll just move when we move, you know, or things like that. Oh, I just put my rose wall up. Now I'll have to take it down. Sorry. It's just like, it's kind of sad, but it's also just like, that's life. I'm definitely just in a place right now, though, that I am trying to grow. Like, as a human being, I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to kind of like move past a lot of the things that I've put in my mind that I'm like, this is how I am and this is how I'm always going to be, because that's not necessarily the case, and it's not really helping me anymore to be the way that I've always been. I mean, I think that's obvious. Like, you can't stay one way for your entire life unless you're perfect, and no one's really perfect. So I just think that this is a positive thing, but like, they're growing pains. They're growing pains. Luckily, though, I feel like because this was the opposite last year. Last year when I was moving, my whole focus was on moving, that I didn't want to focus at all on YouTube. And this year, because the moving part is so stressful to me, I want control over something. I'm very much a person that needs a semblance of control in my life. So in that aspect, I think I've been focusing so much more on YouTube and so much more just like on this aspect of my life, which is something that I've really wanted. I mean, to be honest, like the main reason that I was like, I need to grow and change was because I knew that it wasn't helping my YouTube channel for me to just be like,
I don't have motivation and I can't do things because this isn't the perfect scenario for me.
Like, that is obviously not going to help me out. Yeah, I mean, it's not the best situation for it, but now I've been focusing on more videos, and I've been more inspired, and I've been more ready to edit. I don't know. I think it's because I'm preparing for the fact that like there's always the possibility that I might have to move back in with my mom for a short period of time, and that's not a bad thing. I love my mom. The negative there is that I get very teenage me when I'm around my mom. I'm like, oh, she's gonna wake me up with breakfast and I get to just like hang out all day and I don't have to do anything and no responsibilities. I find it hard to get motivated to do work, and that was my main concern, honestly, when I found out we'd have to move, because I don't want that to happen again. I really want to stay motivated and make videos, and I'm finally kind of there again, which is cool. Now I need to get that same motivation for reading. My like schedule has gotten even more full, which makes it harder to read. So we'll see when that happens, but hopefully soon. But yeah, oh, another big one. It's hard to want to make videos when you, at least for me, when you just feel like you're not doing them right. And that's dumb because there's no wrong way, I guess. I don't know. I feel like content creation in general is a topic for a whole other time, because that was a definite factor in like my motivation, and I think that now I'm at a place where I'm like, I can finally kind of move past that and just be able to recognize like the good, not be so pessimistic about things. Yeah, I don't know. Thank you guys for sticking around. I know that this is about to get a little bit crazy again. I'm hoping though it's gonna be kind of crazy in a positive way, where like I'm still talking to you guys and not disappearing for weeks at a time. Here's hoping. But yeah, I think that that's kind of it. That's all I wanted to talk about. If there's more, I guess I'll mention it in another video, but without further ado, I kind of just want to open up the boxes. I'm gonna start with the February fairy loot. So I don't remember, honestly, any of the hints that they gave us for what was gonna be in this box. So everything will be a surprise, and that's cool too. Also, excuse my nail polish. Hopefully I will have painted my nails before I do the close-up shots, but if not, this is the first time I haven't had my nails perfectly painted in, I feel like, a year. Over a year. Anyways, so this is what the box looks like inside. So we have the spoiler card, which is like a girl and a guy hugging in a very techie world, and it's called What the Future Holds. So this was right on top. Oh, it's a pillow cushion. Oh, cool! It's a Red Rising pillow cushion! It says, through hardship to the stars. This is beautiful. And then the back says, per aspera ad astra. I'm assuming that's... Was it Latin that they used? I think it might have been, but either way, I'm assuming that that means that. And if it doesn't, it's been a while since I read Red Rising, guys. Come on. Don't hate me. Oh, I love this. I love their pin cushions. I don't own pin cushions. or throw pillows that are big enough for this, but I like them. And the art was done by Liz Art _ Zardonics. Chatty Nora did the graphic design and lettering. All right, so next in here is a candle, and the company is Flick the Wick, and the candle is Eco. Broken isn't the same as unfixable. Oh, Eco's from Cinder, I think. And the notes are cranberry, peach, citrus, vanilla. Ooh. I wanted more vanilla. If I'm gonna be honest, I read cranberry, peach, citrus, and vanilla, but I thought cranberry, citrus, vanilla. It's like very berry, which I guess that's the cranberry. Yeah, it smells like cranberry. It's nice. I just want more vanilla, but that's just me. And yeah, it was inspired by the Lunar Chronicles. I always love getting candles. You guys know. I mean, you really can't go wrong with a candle. And next in here is this little box, and it says, "The night walked down the sky with the moon in her hand," which is a quote by Frederick Knowles. And it says, "Little moon, fairy lights." Oh, they gave us star ones, I'm pretty sure. I've used those in pictures before. I love these. Oh, and the other ones were wire. They're really cute, but they get tangled. And this is more of like the cording. Oh, I love these. These are gonna look so good somewhere. I feel like that's the worst part about knowing I have to move soon and not knowing where, is more of like, I can't be decorating things. I should be packing. I like these. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Obsessed with that. They're gonna look really good somewhere. I'm actually planning on starting a Patreon soon. So the reason I'm mentioning it is because I'm pretty sure I'm having issues finding like what I want my tiers to be called, and I think that I'm landing somewhere in like moons and stars, or potentially, I don't know, something along those lines, because I just don't know what else I like. You know, I don't know. If you have suggestions for that, if you're more creative than I am, let me know. But either way, that's really exciting. Let's grab, ooh, this soft casing. Oh, what? This is so cute. I'm assuming it's a cutlery set. Ooh, gold. Fancy. Can you see that? Oh, the spoon says every locked door has a key. The knife says everything's science fiction until someone makes it science fact. I love that quote that's like, magic is just science we don't understand yet. And then, think badass thoughts. Okay, I will do my best. Oh, they're quotes from Warcross by Marie Lu. Huh, I've read that. I just didn't recognize any of those quotes. And the box. Each utensil features a quote from Warcross, and the box is a stunning design of the main heroine, Emika, illustrated by Wari Cart. What box? Oh, it was, I guess mine just opened. That's funny. Okay, so I guess it goes in here. Oh, that's sick. I love that. Wow, I'm loving this illustration of her. That's amazing. Let's grab this. Ooh, little envelopes. It's a pin, and it says plenty of humans were monsters and plenty of monsters knew how to play at being human, which is obviously a quote by Vicious. It was designed by Jez Hawk. I really like that pin. It's very simple and to the point. I appreciate it. I need everything in my life to be simple and to the point, please. And thank you. And now I think that it's just the tarot cards now, right? Okay, perfect. So we have, oh, that's beautiful. We have the 5 and 6 of Wands. Why do those like things in the back kind of look like lightsabers, right? Like, am I crazy, or does it kind of? Inspired by Spin the Dawn by Elizabeth Lim. I still haven't read that. This is really pretty. I love the artwork, and it was done by, who's it done by? Yeah, Rs28. That's stunning. I'm loving the color scheme. It's just so spring-like. Just in case you were curious, this is how many crinkles were in it. Last video, I don't know how, but I'd flicked one of these crinkles into my hair, and when I was editing, I was like, oh my god, I hope that wasn't in there for long, and it wasn't, but that was still really funny. I don't know. Funny to me. Let's grab the thingies. So we have the character card. Wow, she's beautiful. This is giving me very, like, Greek goddess vibes. It's probably the dress. I don't know. This is really pretty, though. And fairy scoop. The bookmark. Ooh, I really like how that looks in bookmark form. And I think that's it, right? Okay, and now let's grab the book. Ooh, this is pretty. This is really pretty. So it's called This Golden Flame by Emily Victoria. And look at those sprayed edges. And it says, change your fate, pay the price. I'm loving the designs on it. It's giving me kind of like Doctor Strange vibes, you know, like his, yeah, you know. So let's see really quick. So it has like the red sprayed edges, and then I remember, oh, okay, I didn't remember it was gonna have something on the cover, like embossed. That's beautiful. It's like in a metallic. It's the character card, and it's stunning. Oh my god. Wait. Look at that dust jacket. I love this kind of color scheme. I love how pinks and blues look together. It's just stunning. Wow. Okay. And it is also signed by the author. I love the little squiggle. Honestly, signing books must be tedious, but anyways. It says, orphaned and forced to serve her country's ruling group of scribes, Karis wants nothing more than to find her brother, long ago shipped away, but family bonds don't matter to the scriptorium, whose sole focus is unlocking the magic of an ancient automaton army. In her search for her brother, Karis does the seemingly impossible. She awakens a hidden automaton. Intelligent, with a conscience of his own, Alex has no idea why he was made, or why his father, their nation's greatest traitor, once tried to destroy the automatons. Suddenly, the scriptorium isn't just trying to control Karis, it's hunting her. Together with Alex, Karis must find her brother and the secret that's held her country in its power for centuries. Ooh, I kind of like automaton storylines. I'm watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. right now, so if you've watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., you would know why. I think that's why, because normally that doesn't call to me as much. So let's quickly just go over the fairy scoop. We do have our interview with the author, and then we have what's exclusive about our book, which is the cover, the solid sprayed edges signed by the author, foil design on the hardcover, and artwork on the reverse of the dust jacket. Meet new team members. Oh, the read-along will start on April 5th. Nice. And then next month's theme is going to be Frozen Fables, and there's going to be items inspired by The Bear and the Nightingale, Winter Song, Spinning Silver, Wicked Saints, Winterwood, and Even the Darkest Stars. And there's going to be a ceramic mug with artwork by Monolime Art. You guys know how I feel about their art. And the book is going to be inspired by Russian folklore. I feel like I've mentioned it a few times that I have like a mild obsession with a lot of things Russian. I don't know. This epic tale is set in a wintry backdrop and is filled with fables, romance, tragedy, magic, and monsters. And there's tons of customizations too. Exclusive covers, shimmery sprayed edges, artwork on the reverse of the dust jacket, foil embossing on the case, and it's gonna have custom end papers signed by the author. Wow. God, I love their exclusive books. They just do a really good job. In all honesty, I think my favorite item was the cutlery set. I mean, we've gotten a few in the past, but I just really liked the simplicity of this one, and she looks so good. I'm loving the artwork. I really liked how soft the case was. It's nice. It's really, really nice. Definitely a favorite. But I would be curious to know what your guys' favorite item was, whether you got it or not, and yeah, just leave that down below. Out of curiosity. I feel like I haven't asked you that in a while, and like, I want your opinions too. It's not just about me. Now it's time for the February owlcrate. Where did my knife go? Oh. Under my leg. I mentioned it in the beginning, but I am a rep for both fairyloot and owlcrate, meaning that I get their boxes every month for review. It doesn't affect my reviewing at all, at least I like to think it doesn't, and yeah, if you guys ever want to check anything out, it's down in the description. There's a discount code also if you use my name. It's different for each of the websites with more information down below. Yeah, that's kind of it. Let's open. Oh, that's cute. It looks like a Polaroid. So we have the spoiler card, which, like I said, looks like a Polaroid, and we have 3 little witches on it. I'm loving it. And the theme is Magic Unleashed. Oh my gosh, even the back is just so cute. I'm into that. So I'm just gonna grab the first thing off the top, which looks like, ooh, bath salt things. It's made by the soap librarian, and it's called the Lost Jawarat. They contain sea salt, chamomile, lemongrass, orange peel, lavender, rose, hibiscus, fragrance. Alright, let's smell it. Yeah, it's very citrusy, but like not orange citrus. I don't know, it's calming. I love getting bath things just because I feel like it's easy to use it really fast. I mean, I don't because I'm a hoarder of products, but I just like it, and like it gives you a nice little bath experience. Oh, and it was inspired by We Hunt the Flame. That makes sense. That makes sense. Is that a hairbrush? Oh, I've been in need of a new hairbrush. Please be a wet brush kind of style. Oh, it's not, but it's still a nice hairbrush. It came in this cute little packaging, which I feel like they used this before. Is this like their new thing? I like it. It fits my vibes. This is a nice hairbrush. It just has like a lotus flower and the phases of the moon. It's just a really nice, simple design. Just like a regular bristle brush. I mean, if my hair wasn't in braids, there we go, my bangs. Just 10 out of 10 experience. I use a wet brush when I get out of the shower because my hair tangles so easily, but when I'm dry haired, I could totally use this. Ooh, it's Star Daughter inspired. That makes sense. Ooh, this is nice. So it's a Poison Kitchen souvenir keychain. And it's inspired by Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor and designed by Lively Ghosts. Oh, that's really pretty. It's been a while since I read Daughter of Smoke and Bone. So, oh, Poison Kitchen was the cafe they like to go to in the first book with like the really good food, and it was all very like gothic inspired because I mean they lived in Prague already, but like it was also gothic inspired with like caskets and stuff. This totally fits that vibe. It's just like a casket shaped keychain, and it says Kartovka Prague, and it says Poison Kitchen with the little hand, severed hand, holding a flower. I actually really like this. This is actually gonna go on my keychain. I don't put a lot of things on my keychain, but I think this will go on my keychain. It's really cool. Ooh, pencil pouch. I really like their pencil pouches. They're just a nice material. So it says, fight, take risks, follow your heart. I feel like one side's screen printing is different than the other because this side looks a lot more crisp and this side looks kind of like blurred. I don't know. No, it totally does. Okay. Doesn't really matter, I guess. I always find uses for these. Every single one of my zipper pouches that I own is filled. I'm one of those people that likes to store things. Like I like to organize and then I put a new storage system into place every single time I clean, and I always forget that I put things in other things, and then I think I lose them until I find them like 2 years later. And By Chanel was the one that designed it, and it was from Legendborn. Mika's been telling me to read that since it came out, so you guys know. You guys know. I don't have to explain myself. You know I would if I could focus, I guess. Oh, this is really neat looking. It's our darker shade of magic inspired, definitely. Oh, and it says from the Library of Red London, and it says volume 1. Maybe I was mistaken. When I thought they said book tin, I was thinking like this, but maybe it's like an actual book. Ooh, hopefully. Oh my gosh, it totally is. And it was designed in collaboration with Forensics and Flowers. Wait, this is sick. This is actually, they used to give book tins, but that were a lot smaller. This is like the secret book sized from fairyloot, but metal. I think these are so neat. And I think that fairyloot said that the secret books, that was the last era of them. So I guess owlcrate's taking up the mantle. This is so cool. Like the edges are like the dark mapping, while obviously the front has this rose on it, and it says Magic and Madness, the Maresh Monarchy, because it's meant to look like one of the books from a darker shade of magic. And it says Astravars on the back. This is so cool. And the inside said, blood was magic made manifest. There it thrived. It's beautiful. Oh my gosh. I wonder if the book tins are all gonna be a darker shade of magic inspired, because you could easily do, you know, red London, gray London, black London, white London. I would love that. I mean, I don't have input on this stuff, but that would be cool. That's beautiful. And I'm keeping this box. I don't know how I'm gonna use it, but I'm using it. I'm a box hoarder too. Oh my gosh, it is. Okay, so each tin in the series represents a book that could be found on the shelves of libraries in the 4 different Londons. That's really exciting. I don't know. I wonder if it's gonna be like one in every single box. It doesn't say that, you know, but still, that's so exciting. Okay, I think that's all the things. Let's go for the book. I just actually saw what it was, so I'm not gonna act surprised because I'm really excited. Ooh. That's awesome. So it's The Gilded Ones by Namina Forna. We have the little letter from the author with just the cover, and we have obviously The Gilded Ones. This is actually a book that I was so excited for. It was pushed back from its release from last year to this year. I actually got an arc of it. I think it was in Fairyloot. I still haven't read it. This is why I don't request arcs, guys. If you were ever wondering, I don't request arcs because I'm like 90% sure most of the time that I might not get to it. But I'm so excited because it has to do, well, I'll just read you the inside, but it just says Outcast by Blood, Warriors by Choice. I want to say that this is the regular cover, but I could be wrong. Oh, it is an exclusive cover. And exclusive foil design on the hardcover case. What? That's so cool. That's so cool. What? Looks like a shark fin. I love it. And then it's signed by the author as well. Right there. That's so neat. It says 16-year-old Decca lives in fear and anticipation of the blood ceremony that will determine whether she becomes a member of her village. Already different from everyone else because of her unnatural intuition, Decca prays for red blood so she can finally feel like she belongs. But on the day of the ceremony, her blood runs gold, the color of impurity, and Decca knows she will face a consequence worse than death. Then a mysterious woman comes to her with a choice: stay in the village and submit to your fate, or leave to fight for the emperor in an army of girls just like her. They are called owlcrate, near immortals with rare gifts, and they are the only ones who can stop the Empire's greatest threat. Knowing the dangers that lie ahead, yet yearning for acceptance, Decca decides to leave the only life she's ever known. But as she journeys to the capital to train for the biggest battle of her life, she discovers that the Great Walled City holds many surprises. Nothing and no one are quite what they seem to be, not even Decca herself. In this bold and immersive fantasy, a young heroine fights to save a world that would dare to tame her, and discovers that she is her own fiercest weapon. Doesn't that sound so good? Like, I'm so excited. Ooh, the back says, are we girls or are we demons? Are we going to die or are we going to survive? I ask myself that all the time. Am I girl or am I demon? Are we humans or are we dancers, you know? I don't know. Wow, I'm sorry. I'm getting into that kind of like loopy hour of the night. Oh, if you were curious, they actually used about the same amount as fairyloot. I feel like they've been getting better at that. It's probably just because, you know, I roast them every single video. It's not. So let's go over the pamphlet. I love how the spoiler card looks on this one. Interview with Namina Forna, and then, oh, okay, so what's exclusive about this color, obviously I feel like the saturation got turned up, but also it has like the tribal print in the back instead of just being the solid ombre color. I mean, besides the foil designing and the signature. And then next up we have Mind Your Magic Bookish Crossword Puzzle. Love that. And then books that are similar to the gilded ones. An interview with Forensics and Flowers, who were the creators for the book tin. And then we have the photo challenge, and then the Owl Babble will be on March 26th with Namina Forna. And then we have our Spotify playlist, which is The Black-Eyed Prince, a rhapsody for the Red London Antari from the Shades of Magic trilogy, and other releases that they're excited about. Oh my god, I forgot that these... I forgot the project was coming out, and I was also really interested by What Big Teeth, and that cover for Electric Kingdom looks really good. Okay, I love how they do their pamphlets, I really do. I like that they have a lot of information. It's not even a question, my favorite item was the book tin. It's awesome. Actually, this box was really, really good. I'm very impressed. I like that both the fairyloot and the owlcrate boxes this month had like less items, but they were all just really quality things, I think. I like it when there aren't just like kind of knickknacks to fill up space. I like it more when there's a few high quality items versus like many just kind of items, you know? But, oh my god, we didn't go over the enamel pin. Oh, it's so nice. It's like a sun and it has a crescent moon inside. It's like a sun eclipsing almost. And it was in collaboration with Icy Designs. Oh, that's so pretty. I'm glad I saw it right before the video ended. Yeah, that's gonna be it for this video today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope that the life update wasn't too boring if you watched through, and I hope you enjoyed the unboxings. Again, let me know if you got these boxes, even if you didn't, just what your favorite items were in each of the boxes. I'm so curious to find out. I hope you are all doing well. If you would like to leave an emoji, let's make it... Ooh, I know, leave that emoji, the shrugging one where like the both hands are up, because, you know, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Leave that emoji down below if you would like to, or add it to the end of your comment if you were already commenting. Thank you guys so much for watching. I had so much fun opening these boxes up. They were both so impressive. Again, all the information for both fairyloot and owlcrate are down below, in case you were wondering, as well as timestamps, which are useless now because it's the end of the video. I'm gonna go. I love you all so much. I hope you're having a good time, and I don't know. Yeah, that's gonna be it for this video today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I appreciate your endless support and love. That's so sweet. Oh, that's too heartfelt for my channel. In that case, I love you all so much, and I will see you in my next one. Goodbye.